Not Different on Now is powered by Sagicor. Wise financial thinking for life.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to Unique Not Different. It's not Tuesday, but Wednesday. So surprised. How you guys doing? My name is Shamla, and I would like to introduce you to Mr. Valdano Tobias. Nice to meet you, and his interpreter, Rian.
Hello.
Hi, thanks for coming, and thanks for coming out this morning. Well, Valdano, as you can see, no point, I don't know how to see here, he is deaf, right? And Valdano has been an advocate for persons who are deaf. He's the president of Deaf Sports of Trinidad and Tobago, and he is a special ed assistant teacher. And how I came across Valdano is a while back, it had an incident where a news reporter asked a deaf person what went on. I think it was for the earthquake. And after his response, people made different negative comments, made memes out of him, and started to assume things. And I saw Valdano trying to explain the situation. And I contacted Valdano right after, and he's now here. So let's give some perspective in terms of Valdano's life, his work, and with respect to what I just said. So again, good morning. Morning. Well, before I get into what I just spoke of, I know that you are a big advocate for persons who are deaf and also persons who have disability. You studied special education at UTT, yeah? How has being deaf currently being, you educate yourself, and financially now, because you educate in order to be financially sustainable, how has that transposed to being financially stable?
Said yes, via the government. That's how he gets his salary. He said, and he's fine so far.
He's fine. And in terms of his advocacy work in sporting, can you explain a little about that?
Okay, so you say deaf sports is no different from hearing sports? Deaf have some good skills in sports too when it comes to football, cricket, basketball. They play just as good as hearing.
And people tend to shout while doing sporting to get attention. How do somebody who is deaf communicate with each other?
Hands and body language. Just a lot of hands and body language happening.
Okay, so it's like a multitasking, because when you're in sports, you're using your body and then you have to communicate with your body.
So the coaches are aware that it's deaf people.
Okay.
So the timing is a little different.
Okay, okay. And I just want to, go down to the basics and ask things like what quote unquote a normal person would think. Like, for example, when you go to the grocery, I'm sure that you don't always have an interpreter with you. How do you communicate? And what are the feedback do you get when people realize that you are deaf?
You say usually they're surprised. For example, when he goes shopping, but it's really easy. Deaf are like they're independent,
Yeah. But in terms of like communication, it's like, okay, I want to have this. Or you're buying a suit of clothes, I want small or large.
He says sometimes, he says sometimes he kind of uses the voice that he has and just says he want
he would use like
large,
one, yes,
and they catch on.
Okay, and what are some misconceptions, especially with respect to the video and persons misinterpreting of, you know, the young one's response to the earthquake, etc. What are the most common misconceptions about persons who are deaf?
Okay, first thing he'd like to say is that hearing people sometimes do try to understand the deaf, but he'd rather have them to learn to communicate via sign language, learning to interact more. You know, joining any deaf organization, interacting with any deaf organization. Get more informed about the deaf and the deaf culture. It's different, but it's very interesting to learn, and it'd be nice to have hearing people there and understanding the deaf.
Do you think that sign language should be taught among schools?
He said yes, that's his goal.
Oh.
He wants to start with children, you know?
Yeah.
Children communicating with deaf, it's easiest that way.
Yeah. And what would you like to tell Trinidad and Tobago with respect to, you know, just life in general?
He would like to share with the people of Trinidad and Tobago sign language and communication. It's simple, it's not hard. Don't be afraid of deaf people. Yes. Yes, deaf people are brave. They're always ready to communicate with hearing people.
Yes, and that is so true. You can always also tell them, Jamal, Legion is my friend.
He said yes.
Yeah.
He knows him.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for coming and, you know, sharing.
Said you're welcome.
Thank you. And guys, that was another episode of Unique Not Different. And I want to say thank you again. Until next week, be good, do good. Bye, guys.
Unique Not Different on Now is powered by Sagicor. Wise financial thinking for life.
I had a really good time tonight.
So did I.
Life moves fast. Be prepared with Sagicor. Learn more at sagicorlife.com.